Hey guys, so today I want to talk to you a little bit about organic produce. In order to sell organic foods legally, the producers of the organic foods have to go through a certification process, right? Makes sense. Now this certification is aimed at regulating the sale of organic products to consumers and to help prevent fraud from the individuals claiming that their produce is organic when it isn't. So what are the general requirements for an organic certification? Number one is no human sewage fertilizer is to be used. Number two is the avoidance of synthetic chemical inputs such as fertilizer, pesticides, antibiotics, food additives, and GMOs, etc. Number three is the use of farmland that has been free from prohibited synthetic chemicals for 3 years or more. Number four is keeping detailed written production and sales records. Number five is maintaining strict physical separation from the organic foods and the inorganic foods. And number six is undergoing periodic on-site inspections. Right? So that sounds good. So in the United States, there's 3 levels of organics. Products made entirely from certified organic ingredients and methods can be labeled as 100% organic. Products with at least 95% organic ingredients can use the word organic. Now, both of those products can also display the USDA organic seal. The third category, which contains 70% organic ingredients, can be labeled made with organic ingredients. Now, it's starting to get a little bit more sketchy. So let's dive into some hot water, and this is to heat things up, get a little bit controversial here. We all know Wholefoods, right? Wholefoods is the leading food retailer selling the organic label. But what can we trust exactly? So USDA doesn't inspect imported foods. What they do is they certify small companies to do the inspecting for them. Wholefoods employs a private organic certifier called Quality Assurance International. So a large part of their imported goods are inspected by this independent company. Let's step into the freezer section of Wholefoods. These goods are labeled organic by both USDA and QAI, which is that Quality Assurance International group. So when we flip over those frozen goods, what does it say on the back? Nobody reads the fine print. We look for those labels and we trust that it's organic. But when we read the fine print on the back, what it says product of China. What does this mean? That right there, we start getting a little more sketchy there. It says product of China. Product of China. For all those people that don't know, this is by no means local produce. China is a long ways from here. So when we dig a little bit deeper as far as information on the subject, we find that the oversight in China through the USDA pales in comparison to the United States. In fact, when we dig a little bit deeper, we find that under Chinese law, foreigners may not even inspect Chinese farms at all. So this clearly states that the QAI has not met requirements for organic produce that I listed earlier. One of the last rules was on-site inspections. Does this completely blow your mind? Personally, I want to know that the food that I'm going out of my way for and I'm paying almost twice as much is genuinely organic. You want to be particular about where you get your produce. And one step you can take to be a little bit more particular is that you want to get produce from producers that actually ripen how they're supposed to. Like bananas, for instance, right? They're supposed to speckle. When they're speckled, that means they're ripe, and that's when you want to eat it. If they don't speckle, if they don't ever turn from green, why would you ever want to buy your bananas there? Obviously, there's something going on in that whole process that's not allowing the bananas to ripen properly. So imported goods that are labeled organic are going to be a hit and miss. And what it really comes down to is those certified organic independent companies that do the inspections. And what kind of quality do they believe in? It blows my mind. It blows my mind, right? Organic, woo! You may not be getting what you think you're getting. Now I'm going to leave you with a question. What is organic to you? Isn't it beautiful? This is organic. Being out here is organic to me.